This one's kind of interesting. Longtime Browns beat reporter Tony Grossi, just thinking about Shedeur Sanders.
What is starting to become a mystery to me is how could he have 3 different injuries without even taking number 1 reps all year long?
Right.
Tired arm. What was the injury in
Shoulder?
training camp? Was it a shoulder or
and
muscle?
now a back? And now a back.
Yeah. So I'm wondering. I don't want to say it because people will jump all over me. But
You're
does he
wondering?
want to play?
I'll say it for you.
Does he want to play?
I'll say it for you. Either these are made up injuries, or somebody don't want him to play, or he doesn't want to play. I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Right.
Conspiracy theories abound with Shedeur Sanders. I don't know. I find that hard to believe, but hearing him talk about it, it's like, well, maybe.
Yeah, I don't necessarily buy into that. I think there are other possible explanations for these injuries occurring. And I would just look to, Shedeur was a tough kid at Colorado, took a lot of hits. So his toughness is unquestionable. He didn't miss a lot of time with injuries and things of that nature. So I don't necessarily have that concern. I would say, though, there was a lot of talk about, Shedeur athletically coming out in college, about his, his traits and twitchiness, and, he kind of lacks that kind of stuff. Being Deion Sanders' son, you would think that he would have a little bit more of that, and that he had access to top trainers to get that out of him. Just looking at Shedeur from a purely prospect standpoint, I will say that his body composition looks like he could develop a little bit more in regard to lean muscle mass. So I wonder if the Browns have him on a plan where they're accelerating, his strength program, trying to get more out of him athletically, because I think there is a little bit more juice to squeeze in that regard, if that makes sense. So, he could be going through a little bit of that tightness. And also the kid is working, around the clock, out, doing extra reps whenever he has an opportunity. So the arm soreness and that kind of thing will certainly, lead to those types of actions.